be honest, that is definitely the perfect start to the week. 200 for 3 pause reps, back into the 200 club, just 70 kilo to go until I get to what I want to achieve this year, which is a 270 squat, but obviously a long way off that at the moment, but nice little hurdle overcome today. And then I think the 145 for 3 on bench is a new rep PB. So I think when I did 140, I did it last week, but I did it last block, I thought that was a rep PB, so I think 145 is definitely a rep PB. So very happy with how that moved. Had to get myself slightly hyped up for it because last week the 140 felt quite heavy, so I knew it was going to feel heavy today, but yeah, executed it really well. So the 130 for 3 sets of 5 after, that might be some sort of volume PB as well. Definitely the last couple of reps had to really squeeze out just because the volume started to get on top of me, and it's very hot at the moment as well, so energy is a little bit sapped, but got it done. Okay, just got to Next Level Fitness on a Saturday. So I'm training for my final session of the week. It's been a good week of training so far, obviously with Monday, with the squats and the bench. And then I trained on Thursday rather than Wednesday and actually managed a new rep PB on my overhead press. So I managed to get 82.5 kilos, which I'm very happy with. But the reason why I'm pushing my training back a couple of days, and the reason why I'm training on a Saturday today is because I had an exam on Wednesday with uni, which went pretty well, but it's just I've realised it's been very stressful the last few weeks leading up to that, and it's kind of made me reflect a little bit on how I'm feeling, just with stress and everything, because obviously exams and things like that alongside life can be stressful, and that's why actually I prioritised on Wednesday playing golf with some of my uni mates, so we could just have a chat and just talk waffle on the golf course rather than actually going and training. Although training is a very good stress relief for me, I decided to go and play golf. But yeah, it has made me sort of reflect on how just I have been feeling recently, because I think uni and life is kind of getting on top of me a little bit recently, and I think Lois could definitely attest to that, because yeah, I don't feel like I've been myself recently, and it's made me think, am I utilising some of the tools for my mental health that I know are good for me? So I'm someone that definitely thrives off of routine and hard work. When I feel like I've got a purpose and I'm working hard, I feel at my best. And that's definitely something that I recommend for people, is when you're actually feeling crap, instead of just sort of resting and stuff, actually throw yourself into something and give yourself a purpose and a goal. And that's definitely something that works for me. But I realise I haven't really been doing that as much. I've been having more lie-ins at the weekend and stuff, and I've just been spending more time in bed, which isn't really what I want to be doing, because it doesn't actually help with my mental health. But yeah, I'm obviously, it's made me think about lots of stuff and reflect, and it sort of took me back to pretty much the start of this YouTube channel, which was nearly 10 years ago now, because right at the very start, when I was in my early 20s, that's kind of when I had maybe one of my sort of first mental health crises, really. It's around the time that my dad had passed away. It was a really tough time for me, and it's really made me look back to see how far I've come, first and foremost, and that is by just utilising some of the tools that I've put in place, and luckily I've had people around me. I've been able to talk to people and confront some of those things. So some of the things were addiction and things like that, just things that, like, looking back, I'm not proud of, obviously, but it's kind of made me who I am today. So I am grateful for those experiences, because I've been able to learn from them. And I've been grateful to have people around me to be able to confront some of the demons that sort of I had as I was growing up as a young man. So yeah, I've been fortunate, really, but not everyone is. So I realise how important it is to have a good network around you. And yeah, June is Men's Mental Health Month, and I just wanted to address that because it's something that's been on my mind recently, the last sort of few days, last few weeks. So yeah, guys, lads out there, you know, make sure you've got things in place to help you. Talk to people, get yourself down to a gym. If you're looking after your physical health, then you're going to be looking after your mental health as well. So I just wanted to address that. I want to finish the week strong. I've got the exam out the way. I'm feeling a lot more optimistic. We've got a big deadlift to do today. We've got 260 kilos for 4. So let's go and get that. So I'm actually going to be training with my best man today. So Randy Sam is training today, and he's informed me that he is going to be using his bench shirt. So it's going to be an interesting session. Right, just warming up. 140. Sam's got 100 kilo on the bar, and I think when he gets to about 120, he'll put the bench shirt on. So Sam has had a nice little trip to the barbers. Look at that. Looks like an action man. Easy. Time to get the shirt on. Alright, 180, then 220, then maybe straight to 260. Don't know. Nice, 220. You look like a superhero. Exciting stuff.
Big lift music as well.
Yeah, I might have to put my headphones in for my top set. I spoke too soon about the playlist, didn't I?
It's a wicked playlist, man. It's wicked music.
I don't like to work the handle for holding.
Yes. Designed in my garage, so it's sexy as fuck.
Oh, that's yours, is it?
That's mine.
Oh, brilliant.
If you think I know what I'm doing, you are severely wrong.
And you don't need a handout or anything?
Oh no, I want a handout.
So I'm going to pull it down and then come around and give you a handout. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many reps?
I don't even know if it's going to work, so. Ready? 1, 2.
Your bar. And up. Nice. Nice.
Woo.
That seemed to work.
So little power to help with that lift off at the moment.
Yeah.
The technique's not right. I feel I'm like behind it and my arms are like.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that when I lifted it off, I was like, do you want it a bit further over your chest?
Yeah.
You're quite high up.
Yeah, I think I need to be.
I'll bring it out a little bit more as well, right?
Ready? 3, 2, stop.
Nice. Good work. Yeah. It's all right. Thank you, mate. All right, we now have 170 on the bar. How are we feeling?
Not too bad, mate, yeah.
Very chilled, ready to execute.
Not get executed.
No.
That's the important part.
That's not-
Get decapitated.
Yes, I guess that's my job to stop that from happening as well.
Hopefully.
I'm basically not needed. I'm surplus to requirements.
Okay, let's lift some weight.
Let's do it. Your bar. Up it goes. Yep. Much better.
Yeah, that first one was pump.
Yeah. You got
I felt that first one out.
you got the rhythm on the second one, didn't you? Nice. Right, big question then. We're going 4 plates. Get a couple of spotters maybe.
Yeah.
4 plates.
Right.
Woo! All right, mate.
Ready? 3, 2, jump.
Slaps a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, a lot of them. The elbows were.
Yeah, keep it tight.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah, fine.
Deadlift's done. Alright, deadlift's done. Moving on to bench. This is 120 for 5 sets of 5. Deadlift moves very well. It's a nice way to finish off the block with 260 for 4. I'm undecided whether I want to push that next block to 270 for 4, just because that did feel a little bit heavy, but there's other variables obviously as to why I might not be feeling as strong. Diet being one of those, but obviously just stress from the last few weeks. But I need to write the program up anyway this weekend for the next block, so we'll have a look over that and see what the plan is. Got a package. It is my monthly instalment of protein, of course, by Perform Whey, the isolate, because obviously dieting and I'm trying to get more bang for my buck in terms of protein. This is the baklava flavour. So it's a new flavour that I haven't tried before. So I'm going to do a little taste test. The only thing I found with the isolate versus the normal whey is it doesn't mix as well. So you get some clumps in there sometimes, but hopefully we don't get the same thing today. Now the next challenge, as always, is trying to find a scooper. Let's give it a little smell. Okay. Smells of honey, and I guess there is honey in baklava. Is that how you say it? Baklava or baklava? I don't know. Okay, taste test. Ooh, it's like marzipan-y, and I do like marzipan. I didn't think there was marzipan in baklava, but that's what it tastes like. It's pretty good. Right, before I sign out the video, just wanted to touch on some of the stuff that I spoke about in the car, and that's obviously men's mental health, being Men's Mental Health Month, and just sort of touch on the fact that for any of you that haven't followed the channel a while and wonder why it's called Phoenix Fitness, it's because the Phoenix represents second chances and rising from the ashes, and that's something that was very important to me when I set it up, because when I was younger I definitely sort of felt like I didn't really have much direction in my life and what I was doing, and as I mentioned, that kind of really had a big impact on me mentally, and I think as I've sort of grown as a person, sort of figured out my roots my journey in life a little bit, that's kind of where the significance of the Phoenix comes in. It's that second chance, and it's that rising from the ashes and overcoming adversity, because everyone goes through adversity in life, and it's about how you deal with it and overcome it. So yeah, for any of you that don't really know what the Phoenix represents, it's more than just a name. There is obviously meaning behind it, and it's maybe something that I should talk a little bit about more often in my videos. And I think recently I've kind of lost touch with that a little bit, just because I've been more focused on just the general training. So I think it's something I need to maybe bring up a little bit more, just because I don't struggle with that stuff quite as much as I used to. Doesn't mean that I shouldn't be bringing it up and just talking about the significance of it. So that's why I just wanted to talk about it in this video, because it's a good reminder. Just seeing a lot of stuff on social media around men's mental health is a good reminder of why I set this up in the first place, this YouTube channel, and where it all originates from. So for anyone that's new to the channel and didn't realise that that is where it all comes from, there you go. But yeah, just want to sign out the video by just reminding you guys that, you know, if you're struggling with anything, just reach out to people, talk. I know it sounds very cliche, but that's one of the best things that you can do. It's definitely something that I did. It was very hard, but when I initially started talking to someone, in my case it was my mum, just talking about how I was feeling and how I was struggling with things, that was the best thing I did, because then that set me on the right path to making changes. So yeah, that's what I would encourage you to do. But yeah, on that note, I hope you all have a lovely weekend and a lovely week, and look after yourselves. Take care. Peace.